And let's go. Hello everyone, it's me, Hacker here, and as you can see, I have a new mic. Yes, I got a new mic since the old one sucks very bad. So yeah, the old mic was very horrible. Like, I'm talking about this one, like the one that's connected to my headset. It's not really a microphone, perhaps. I mean, it is, but it's kind of shitty. So yeah. It's honestly from my my garbage gaming headset that I've been using for like years now, and I decided to switch up and bought this new little microphone off of Temu. So yeah, and also I got Grimace. Yeah, look at his cool ass. Look how swag he looks, man. Like he looks very cool. Anyway, so we're gonna be. We're going to be watching or reacting to a video about Andrew Tate and his fan. Pretty much like I don't know. We're just going to give our thoughts on it, and yeah. So, all right. Let's look at this. All right. The very dark side of Andrew Tate as an ex-fan. Let's see how horrible Andrew Tate is. Blah, blah, blah. I already know myself how horrible that guy is. I just want to see from this guy's perspective, since he used to be a fan of him, so.
Andrew?
Let's see.
Come here, boy. Andrew.
Aw, look at cute little Andrew. And his brother.
Andrew was born on the 1st of December 1986 in Washington, D.C. to an African
Whoa, he was born in Washington, D.C.? Ah, cool. I was born in Washington, so that's interesting.
American father who was a retired Air Force sergeant.
Why would Bishop see one now and leave my rook languishing in the corner?
And in the latter part of his life, played professional chess to make money. Following similar footsteps to his dad, Andrew Tate became Indiana State chess champion.
Okay, him becoming Indiana State champion, I honestly, is that really true? I honestly find that bullshit because, like, there's no way this man at a very young age is that smart when it comes to playing chess. Maybe, I guess he learned from his father, but then again, like, I heard, like, there's no records of any other chess match or chess championship with the person named Andrew Tate or whatever the hell in Romania or whatever the hell.
Beating a 16-year-old for the title, he proved to himself he was becoming a master in the game of chess, just like his dad.
My father used to beat me at chess from the other room. I'd have the board, he'd be cooking dinner, I'd say e4, c5, knight f3, knight c6, and he'd just read it out while cooking dinner and smoke.
As a child, he loved chess, learning many lessons from it. With the right strategy, you could always win. But
that is true. With the right strategy, you could honestly win. And that includes scamming. Yep, that's right, scamming. Yeah, I'm basically talking about Hustlers University. If you guys don't know what that is, that's Andrew Tate's pyramid scheme of a fucking shitty college that he's using to like capitalize on pathetic beta males, self-proclaimed red pill committee. I'm not even gonna talk about it. Let's just continue watching the video.
what was about to happen next would change Andrew Tate's life forever. Before he and his siblings knew it, they were over 3,000 miles away from their father after their parents decided to divorce.
I lost my chess coach because my father stayed in America.
Damn.
So I lost my chess coach, and I decided to do something that's similar. And to me, chess is war, kickboxing is war. It's one-on-one. There's no luck. There's no team that's there to help.
I mean, if you look at it that way, then why don't you join the military and go to war?
Help you or save you.
His father at home, Emery Tate, will be absolutely jumping around the room. Congratulations, I know he's a massive fan of his son, the chess master himself, Emery Tate.
Your winner, fighting out of the red corner, Andrew the King Cobra.
Why the fuck does he look so gay? He actually looks zesty as fuck. Oh my god. That's him when he was younger. Damn.
In the middle of all of his success, Andrew Tate was about to receive the most dreadful news of his entire life. On October 17, 2015, Emery Tate Sr. died after suffering a heart attack during a chess tournament.
Damn. Hey, I don't like Andrew Tate and all, but rest in peace. R.I.P. My condolences to Andrew Tate's father. Damn, Emery Tate. That sucks.
In his last few years on Earth, he lived and breathed chess. He died a hero, doing what he loved, and left a legacy in the world of chess.
Okay.
So I owed some money to some dangerous people. We won't tell that story, but I needed money fast. And I had 70 grand, I needed 100 to stay alive.
He began to write down his assets and liabilities.
So I had these 5 girlfriends in these 5 different cities all around the world. So I thought, well, are the girls an asset? Well, they have beauty. Beauty's valuable. So I guess they're an asset.
And it just so happened as he was browsing the web that he noticed an ad at the corner of a website that said,
Talk to live girls now. There's some chick sitting there talking to dudes, bring money, bring money. So that was the plan. I was like, all right, cool. The girls are going to be webcam girls. And it
Oh yeah, I know what he's talking about too. That's bad that the fact that I know what he's talking about, but yeah. Oh god. I mean, I guess that is how you make money. At least it's not fucking Hustlers University. I don't think he included that, right? Yeah, he didn't include the webcam thing or the whole webcam bullshit business that he had. Isn't he a Muslim now? Isn't what he did back then like considered haram or whatever the fuck, even having 5 girlfriends? Damn. That's just
it just grew and grew and grew. And it got to the point where at one point I had 75 women working for me in 4 locations. Damn. And I was doing $600,000 a month.
Yeah, you're pretty much profiting off of sex work. And you're the same guy who's bashing sex work and saying this is haram and this is not okay. What the fuck type of role model are you? You're not a role model to children or whatever. You're a role model to men, but you're not even a good role model to men either. So that's something I don't understand or get with these people in like the red pill community. I'm just not gonna I know I keep saying that, but I just want to give my reaction and give my thoughts on all this.
He decided to get out of England due to the legal system.
Can I ask, why do you choose to live there?
In Romania?
Yeah, I know you have like businesses and things going on there, but why there?
If corruption exists, which it does, let us all play. Why do only they get to play and I don't get to play? So you live in England and they're going to come around and spout law and order at you all day long, but the elites, they ignore all law and order.
Kinda ironic. He's talking about law and order, and yet he's spewing all about law and order and like why I can't get to do this and why I can't get to do that. Yet he's promoting like fucking Islam or whatever the fuck, and you know how they are when it comes to their law. Especially if you act a certain way, you'll get, So, yeah, that's irony at its finest. Like, I can't take this man seriously. Like, he's trying to. He's a fucking idiot. But he's a smartass when it comes to some stuff, especially business. But a lot of things, he's just an idiot. Oh god.
I was commentating for a cage fighting show in Romania called RXF,
which is the Romanian UFC equivalent. He noticed that one of the event sponsors was a casino brand. This casino brand was owned by 3 brothers and rumored to be making over $18 million a day.
And I went up to the owner, who's the sponsor, he was on the VIP table, said, excuse me, that I want to talk some business with you, blah, blah, blah. Spoke to him, I said, look, I want to open some casinos. He said, well, why do I need to open a casino with you?
He provided no value to them. This set Tate on a journey because he knew with the right strategy, you could always win.
How can I get this guy to let me franchise his casinos? And eventually I came up with the following battle plan, which he agreed to.
His idea was to open a location right next to their biggest competitor. He would completely pay for the location and give them a percentage of his turnover.
Even if it doesn't make any money, you're getting paid off the turnover, and it's going to take some money from your competitor. I'm taking all the risk on this, right?
Wow.
And he agreed. He said, okay, let's do it. Started to make a bunch of money.
Life had never been so good, but all of this was about to change.
You know, this man is really... Yeah, he really is a good businessman. Oh my god. Yeah, I feel like he did take somewhat... I don't think... Did he even take business school? No. But he's a pretty good businessman. You don't even have to take business classes or school. Damn, okay. Yeah, he's pretty smart. He's pretty smart. in a lot of things, but in some things he just, man, that's something about Andrew Tate. You either like the man or you hate him, or you agree with him or you disagree with him. Like, there's something about this man that's like intriguing and it's like quite interesting. I can understand why he built a cult following of radical far left red pill people or far left conservatives. Yeah, just I can understand that.
World Health Organization has officially called it COVID-19.
You must stay at home.
People are thrown into chaos. The world is shutting down along with Romania.
The casinos are currently closed in Romania, so I've been dealing with that.
And as that's happening, Andrew Tate was about to change the world forever.
And this is what he's infamous for, like he's known for. The red pill community and what he thinks about women and his stance on women's rights. Oh god. Or I guess LGBTQ. Why is that so fucking random? Why you just start talking about LGBTQ? Like, get their fucking names out your mouth. Like, it's so random.
Andrew Tate owes a lot of his success to the established and growing red pill community. Before I explain why, we have to understand what the red pill community actually is.
Focus on becoming better, getting in the gym, exercising. It's better to do it when you're young, eating healthy.
That is what I agree with. I agree. You really do need to better yourself. And in my opinion, when you're bettering yourself, do not better yourself for the wrong reasons. Like, if you're only changing yourself because what people views you. Change yourself because how you view, or like if you view like you're at the pinnacle, like at some point your life is like, what the fuck am I doing? My mindset is all fucked. You just gotta have a better mindset and just, you know, hit the gym. Yeah, you start exercising or do anything. You don't even have to like start lifting weights or none of that. You don't have to always do that. Just be fit and healthy and just having a good mindset and just thinking positive, man. That honestly, that's a W in my book. That's a better, you becoming a better version of yourself and not just, yeah, I agree.
One day your looks are going to be gone. You're going to get no attention from men. No men are lining up to date 50-year-olds.
If you want a man, you're gonna have to change your attitude, lose some weight, become more feminine.
You're average looking at best. And now you're asking for a man who's in the top 10% of men. You don't qualify for one.
It's also known as the manosphere. Its central tenet is a metaphor borrowed from the film The Matrix. If you take the red pill, you be awakened to the true reality of women and also society's value.
That's it could be a hit or miss. I agree with some of the stuff the red pill does say, but a lot of them it's just so hard to fully agree with them when knowing that the fact that a lot of the times they're in the fucking wrong. It's hard. It's hard. Like, okay, yeah, I do agree. Yeah, like, yeah, but then when they start saying stuff that is like out of pocket and out of hand, I'm like, what the fuck are you even saying? You're you know, nothing. You're a nugget. You are not escaping the Matrix. You're making your own Matrix. You're basically making your own bubble, pretty much, away from society. You're just being a fucking pretty much being an incel. Oh my god.
And traditional masculinity, which are being eroded by the media machine, which is pushing radical feminism, political correctness, and a disdain for all things masculinity. But if
then I can also agree with that. Yeah, society is pushing a lot of that, way too much. I could agree with that sometimes, and that's coming from me as a person who's pansexual. Technically, I would be considered part of the LGBTQIA or blah, blah, blah. I don't know.
If you take the blue pill, you'll be ignorant to all of this and thus complicit.
Can we agree on this following statement? Some people are more physically attractive than others.
No, I think that beauty is in the eye of the beholder.
Okay.
No, you can be physically more attractive than others. Being born with it, or you working to be that beautiful, or you just getting fucking plastic surgery. Yes, you can be more physically more attract. Yes. Why do you think And that's why people get into bad relationships, because that's what. Yes, that's why that's actually bad. Because if you are dating someone for only their looks, because they're physically attractive, like their face, oh my god, their body is so amazing, and then once you get into that relationship, you realize that that person that you see or they portray themselves as nice, just because, and what enhances it is because of their looks. Once you actually get into that relationship, your life is fucked. You pretty much, yeah, like your life is pretty much like it drains you. It drains you, and it's not what you expect, or it is what you expect, but you still fell for it anyways, and you're just blind and just ignorant. I guess I can understand why the red pill community was somewhat formed, but then again, sometimes they also push on that ideology. It's stupid. It's stupid.
Okay, so you think you're a 10?
Yeah. I think I'm gorgeous. I think I'm perfect.
Listen, don't take this the wrong way. You're not
Please,
a 10.
lay it on me.
You're not a 10.
Okay. That's just your opinion.
I'm not going to rate you, but you're not a 10.
That's just opinions. That is just everyone's opinion. It's not objective. It's not objectively. I don't know. Unless, yeah, not even fucking beauty pageants. Whatever.
The manosphere, from my own opinion, is a combination of basic self-help for men, some objective realities about the modern dating landscape from a man's perspective, and at the same time some very extreme views.
Women get in line when they know you have other women in line, and when you move a certain way, when you deal with women where you treat them as an expendable commodity.
Because two things can be true at the same time.
You need to tell people they're stupid. Like, this is the problem with women. See, here's the difference between men and women. When men are wrong, there's serious consequences. When women are wrong, it doesn't matter because the guy's just trying to.
The same.
Yeah, that is agreeable. Yeah, when a man is wrong, there's serious consequences. But when a woman is, they get a pass. Yeah, I agree with that. I can understand. Yeah, sometimes, or not even sometimes, a lot of the time women do get away with a lot of stuff, which is why the red pill community was formed, or one of the big reasons, or contributes to why it was formed.
Person can teach things that could benefit men and even women, and at the same time teach other things that are detrimental to men in their relationships with women.
There's a silent majority that understands that the family is the backbone to any thriving civilization.
A few of the things presented in these spaces would benefit some women, but because of how these things are packaged, they automatically alienate the majority of women.
Body shaming, it's f***ed up, oh my god. But if a nigga's broke, nobody has no problem telling him, yo, you're a fucking bum. Well, why are you guys money shaming me? But you control how much you weigh. You control every morsel of food that goes into your mouth.
Ain't gonna lie, what I have to say about body shaming is, oh god, I might sound controversial, but I don't mind, but I really, we need us, like, us as a society need to actually stop glorifying obesity. That's all I'm saying. Like, yes, being chubby and fat, go ahead, be you, if that's how you want to choose to live your life. I'm not saying change or blah, blah, blah. Like, if you want to live, if that's how you want to live your life, go ahead. But if you just glorify and set that as an example and saying that, oh, you should be fat too, and if you don't be fat, then you're being fat phobic, or when you go to the gym and exercise for just appearance, or I don't know, that seems to me it feels fucking stupid. It feels very stupid. Like, honestly, we shouldn't really glorify obesity and the whole fat phobic thing. Yes, fat phobia can also somewhat exist. Yes, it does exist. But, it's just...
Because of this, the majority of consumers of red pill content are men, so the manosphere ends up becoming this self-serving ecosystem of men saying things to other men that they already know and agree with. The irony is that some hardcore red pill fans think that they've escaped the matrix, but in reality, they've just managed to join another one.
Facts. That is a very That is so true on so many levels. I agree.
Now, Fresh and Fit have managed to establish themselves unofficially as the gatekeepers of the Red Pill community, and many Red Pill influencers have appeared on the podcast since it started, including Andrew Tate.
I don't think most women can actually genuinely understand how lonely the majority of men are.
Yes and no. There's also women that are also very, very, very fucking lonely. And that are like, I guess you can say 2 out of 10s or whatever the fuck. So that point, I guess at that point it's just mainly targeting towards attractive women. I guess, yeah, technically, if you're an attractive woman, you can easily attract someone and like get into a relationship, but then it's not saying that relationship is gonna work out. Is if that man is like actually gonna be good for you. I don't know. I feel like I'm gonna get canceled just watching this. I'm not really agreeing with either sides, but then I agree with some of this. I don't know. Right now I'm leaning towards the blue, or what's it called? Blue pill or whatever the fuck you want to say. Mainly because, I don't know, a lot of the stuff that coming from the red side or red pill community is very extreme. Very fucking too extreme, so.
As part of his master strategy, being associated with key figures in the Red Pill community has given Andrew Tate access to millions of men.
I say that life as a man is exceptionally difficult. I say the most beautiful and the most terrifying thing about being a man is you're born without value. Society doesn't care about you. You're only going to be cared about based on how useful you are.
When I talk about the Matrix, I'm talking about the systems which have been created by society, which are deliberately designed to enslave.
The Matrix is trying to control your mind. They're very good at it.
Andrew Tate has managed to tap into the deepest desires of most men. The desire for money and resources, the male perspective on relationships, men's fear about tyrannical authority that wants to take away their freedom.
I've read enough history books to know that the people who do the censoring are never the good guys. And they've been censoring a lot of arguments for a very long time in the name of good.
But then also you're promoting, it's irony. But then your community. Doesn't this man block a lot of people on Twitter, basically, or known as Twitter, well, formerly known as Twitter, but now it's called X? Doesn't he block a lot of people on there for exposing a lot of the views? Aren't you technically contributing to censoring also? Like, you're not gonna like debate with that person or whatever. Oh, you don't want to waste your stupid time. Okay, whatever you say, Andrew Tate. This man, just the shit he says, you could easily debunk this man if you have like an IQ more than maybe like 100, or I don't know. If you have like average IQ, normal IQ, you could just easily debunk this man. This man is just, his arguments and the stuff he says just
explains why many men are die-hard Andrew Tate fans. He's become this Christ-like figure who gives a voice to men and validates some of their fears and desires. It's the same reason we support sports teams and other professional athletes. If they win, we win. When they lose, we also lose. One of the things that has contributed to his internet fame was the way in which he delivers information.
I'll give the game away to the entire YouTube world why I've destroyed absolutely everybody in any debate ever.
Because you debate idiots. You don't debate. When you actually do debate someone that is actually somewhat fucking intelligent, you lose. And then you just act like you don't win. You lost to this what's his name? Hassan. I think his name is Hassan blah blah blah. He's like a huge Democrat, right? Man destroyed Andrew Tate in the fucking debate. And Andrew Tate, all he did is just, man, got up and fucking walked away while smoking a stupid cigar. What? Shut the fuck up, please.
I say things that they know are true and that they agree with, but I say it in a way that angers them emotionally and they get caught up in their brain.
That happens to you. You don't...
Because they're saying, he's saying the truth, but I'm pissed off by how he's saying it. So I want to argue with him, but he's right. So
then again, your truth is coming from your perspective and not from Okay.
Instead of saying men are physically stronger than women.
Yeah, that is true. Men are biologically stronger than women by biology. Yes, I know. That's controversial. I said it. I mean, come on. If you looked up articles about sports, there's little ass fucking teens or little boys that beat a whole ass soccer team of women. Fun fact, that's actually true. You can search it up for yourself. That's actually depressing, but yeah, but then again, women can train themselves strong enough to be, you know, stronger than a man. It's not like, yeah.
I'll say females are weak. You end up having a whole group of people sitting there trying to argue, well, some women are strong like men, trying to argue the fact that women are as strong as men physically, because I've emotionally controlled them all and upset them all.
Andrew Tate is good at delivering statements of truth in such a way that causes division and arouses anger. It's the perfect viral strategy because you engage those that understand the message you're trying to convey and also get the attention of those the message is meant to trigger.
Yeah, that's the thing. He does not want to see anyone win. He wants to see himself win. That's how I feel. That's how I see Andrew Tate. He does not want to see anyone else win except for maybe himself. Him and his family. That's about it. Everyone else, he doesn't even give a fuck about his fans. Let's be honest. He does not. He literally takes advantage of his fucking fans and like the people that like him and just it's all fucking scummy. This man is a scumbag, but he acts like this Christ-like figure and then promoting this extremist views or whatever. Cashing on the fucking trend. Getting paid, pretty much. Getting even paid even more than what he had in his fucking kickboxing career.
So triggering women is not a mistake. It is a feature of the gospel of Andrew Tate.
You have a good network, you have good information, you have some kind of liquid money, you have the ability to survive without that money, you can take a risk.
Thing is, the stuff he says, majority of it is stupid, but some of the stuff he does say is smart. But the way how he plays it off, he makes it like he's like he's playing a character. That's how I feel. This man is just not real. He's not real to me. It's just insane the stuff he says about. God damn.
Although some of what Tate says is useful to many men, when you closely analyze it, there is nothing necessarily new or unique or revolutionary about his message.
Yeah, that is really true. Like, all he does is say the same shit as many other men probably said, or a lot of men said in the past, about like in the red pill community, in the manosphere. And the only difference he probably did is just sprinkle in some truths. That way, he gets even more and more, you know, fans and like people like fucking with this shit, fucking with this work. Like, oh, I agree with this man. I agree. And oh yeah, I do agree. Yeah, fuck women. Oh yeah, like because he says one thing that is true, that means everything he says is true.
Definitely the way that he says things is worth paying attention to.
So emotions are feedback, but stoicism is the ability to process.
If you take away his ideas and what he preaches and judge him purely by the way that he lives his life, at least by what he portrays online, there's nothing about the way that he lives his life that is different from any other celebrity or rapper.
Here in my garage, just bought this new Lamborghini here.
He also had an online platform called Hustlers University. It has various...
Yeah, which is a fucking scam. Don't buy that. Literally, it's just a Discord server. It's so shit. It's just... You could literally have all that information for free. My fucking stupid 16-year-old ass could probably teach you how to make money better than this fucker on Hustlers University. All you have to do is get yourself on fucking eBay. Buy some fucking buy some fucking toys off of retards, idiots that don't know the value of those toys. And once you buy those, stock up on them or something like that, or even buy one and then sell that on eBay for a shit ton of money, like thousands and thousands of dollars, since you know the value of that figure, and capitalize on it and just pretty much just stock up on items that people know nothing to no value on. Pretty much, yeah. I mean, it's not really illegal because it's their fault for not knowing what the value of that item is in the first place, so
various courses on things like stock trading, e-commerce, copywriting, and aims to
and all that you could just learn on the internet. You don't really need to sign up for this expensive Discord bullshit. It's literally just a Discord server. It literally is. It's sad. It's sad. It's actually genuinely sad and pathetic. Escaping the Matrix bollocks, like KSI says, man. God damn.
To teach men to make money and help them to break out of the matrix. Exactly. These things in and of themselves are not bad. A lot of people actually make a living from these things. But from what we know, this is not how Andrew Tate became a multimillionaire. Instead of building a community from scratch, what Andrew Tate would do would prove his genius.
He stole a community, or he already, I don't think, okay, he kind of had a community, but not big. Not big of a community as he is now. Like, I think, like, him, ever since joining the Red Pill community, that's when he starts getting noticed. And, you know, saying a shit ton of controversial shit about women. Yeah. Strategic island.
And Andrew Tate's quest of becoming a grandmaster in the game of life. He's managed to form what appears to be strategic alliances in very key spaces, and the criteria for these groups is large enclosed groups, mostly made out of men, groups that are underrepresented in the mainstream Western media.
Islam.
I wanted to ask you now, because this is the hot topic, especially in the Muslim community, about your conversion.
Tate plugged himself.
He doesn't give a fuck. I'm gonna be honest. He probably doesn't. He doesn't care about anything Islam has to say. Like, a lot of his past and a lot of stuff he says about it just contradicts what Islam has. He's just playing everyone. He really is. Damn.
With established communities of men, he found the leaders of these groups and aligned himself with them. The question is, what is Andrew Tate really up to? Regarding Andrew Tate, I think multiple things can be true at the same time. He can have some very helpful takes for men, many of which I actually agree with myself, but at the same time can have other takes that are detrimental to men and their relationships with women.
Facts. Agreed.
He also has a very questionable past, and the biggest question is, what game is Andrew Tate playing? And in the end, who is actually being used?
Look at everyone. Notice how everyone looks up. Are they fucking high schoolers? Just like me? Oh shit. Oh my god. Oh god, that's sad. They all look like they're fucking white too. I'm obviously, I'm pretty sure there's black Andrew Tate fans, of course, that's the thing, but majority of them look like they're white. White high schoolers. That is so pathetic and sad. His fucking fans. Jesus. And of course there's men too, but alright, that's the end of the video. Honestly, what does anyone else have to say? Okay. Alright guys, hope you guys enjoy this stream. I don't even know what to say anymore. Shit, damn. I've been live since like 34 minutes, jeez. Well, that's me reacting to Andrew Tate. My takes and thoughts about this man. Honestly, he's a bit of an idiot, but well, the stuff he says is idiotic, but the way he plays it off, he's like a smartass for capitalizing off of dumbasses. So yeah, good for him. He played the Matrix. He was the one controlling the Matrix, pretty much, basically making his own. And yeah, it's insane. It's very cool. Anyways, GG's Andrew Tate for being smart about your words or how you play it all out. Anyways, see you guys. That's all I have to say. And feel about Andrew Tate and his views and the whole shit.